is Mr. H, Chapter 4, Lesson 2, Rates. Okay, so rates are a little bit different than ratios, but kind of the same thing. Alright, so rates, instead of comparing amounts, you're comparing attributes. Alright, so if you remember in our lesson for ratios, we were just comparing like 10 girls to 15 boys, right? Here, we're not so much concerned about the amounts, okay? We're concerned about attributes. So here, like say for example, 3 inches of rain in 6 hours. And we're trying to find unit rate. Unit rate means a denominator of 1 pretty much, okay? You're trying to find like 3 inches of rain in 6 hours. Well, okay. Well, how many inches of rain were in 1 hour? Does that make sense? So that's what we're trying to do. The strategy here is proportions. So let's set up a proportion. Okay. We're going to label inches to hours. Inches to hours. Okay? Because that's what the problem says. Our original rate is 3 inches to 6 hours, sorry. Now, we're trying to find unit rate. Unit rate has a denominator of 1, okay? And I'm asking you, how many inches of rain were in 1 hour? All right, that's a unit rate. So, the only way to make 6 into a 1 is by dividing by 6. Any number divided by itself gives you 1. So let's do that. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Whatever you do to the denominator, guys, you have to do to the numerator. So 3 divided by 6. Now, you can come out here to the side and work this out, right? That'll be 0. That's 30. 6 goes into 35 times. Hopefully you knew this already, right? And it's 0.5. Or you could have wrote it as 3 divided by 6, or 3/6 over 1. 3/6 inches of rain in 1 hour, which essentially is the same thing as this, because 3/6 simplifies to 1/2 inches in 1 hour. Does that make sense? This is the answer. 5/10 of an inch, or a 1/2 inch every hour. We found the unit rate. Okay? Let's go to number 2. 70 miles in 2 hours. The other strategy that I taught you is hashtag. Hashtag is essentially still a proportion. Hashtag 1. What does the W stand for? Words. What are the words we're using? Miles and hours. Okay, this column here, or row, I forget what it is. Well, this one here is for miles. This section is for hours, okay? Original, O stands for original numbers. Original number for miles is 70 in 2 hours. I don't know, this could be how fast the car is driving, okay? But we want to know how far, or the unit rate of 1 hour. This column right here, or this row, is for new numbers. So how do you make that 2 a 1? Divided by 2. 70 divided by 2. If you don't know it off the top of your head, come out here to the side and work it out. 2 goes into 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 goes into 10 5 times. That's the unit rate right there. So 35 miles in 1 hour. Okay? Does that make sense? Essentially, this is still a proportion, guys. It's just written in like this cool little strategy style. Miles, hours, miles, hours. See how it looks the same? You still get the same answer. Either way you want to do it, okay? You just got to remember that if you're using the hashtag, it's a proportion, okay? Let's go to number 3. $46 for 5 toys. Use a proportion. Money. T for toys. All right, always label your proportion. 46 to 5, okay? I want to know the cost of 1 toy, because we're finding unit rate. So 5 divided by 5. 46 divided by 5. Ooh, I already know that that's going to be a decimal, because there's no way you can get 5 to turn into a 6. It's just no way. So come right here to the side. 5 goes into 46. Well, how many 5s can we add to get to 46, or close to it, not above it? It's 9. 9 times 5 is 45. You can stop here, guys. Remember popcorn? Okay, you can just call it 9 1/5, right? But since it's talking about money, there's no such thing as 9 1/5 of a dollar, right? So we got to keep it going. Add a decimal, add a decimal, add a 0, bring your 0 down. How many 5s going to 10? 2. Now this is not $9.02. This is actually $9.20. 1 toy costs $9.20. Does that make sense? Ha, get it? Okay. Just remember your place value, guys. I added a 0 to the hundreds place. That doesn't make it a bigger number. It doesn't change its value. It just makes it easier to read. All right. Let's go to number 4. 64 ounces and 8 cups. You know what? Let's use a hashtag on this one. Ounces, cups. Original number for ounces, 64, and 8 for cups. Remember, the only way you can make a number become a 1 is dividing it by itself. So 8 divided by 8 gives you 1. Whatever you do to the denominator, do to the numerator. 64 divided by 8. Hopefully you know factors for 64. How do you get 64? 8 times 8, right? So this is 8. 8 ounces in 1 cup, or 1 cup equals 8 ounces. And that's rates, guys. That's rates, and then we found the unit rate. Denominator of 1. All right. Here are the regular rates. Whenever you find unit rate, you're finding pretty much like here, the rate was 3 inches in 6 hours. Finding the unit rate for that would be finding how many inches of rain in 1 hour. Okay? Study. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Work hard.